Алло, меня слышно? Всем привет. Так, мы чё, я начну еще запись для нарезок. Так. Я выспался. Через сколько там? Через минут... ну минут 15 и выйдут типы. Falcons и FURIA. Короче. Да, получается. После этого я покажу экран.
Артём,
Что тебе
я
надо?
пойду попытаюсь
Окей.
пакет.
Выкинь мусор. Мусор
Какой
выкинь.
мусор, да?
Мусор на ведре выброси. Мусор.
Окей.
Ну, молодец.
Все пидорасы.
Осуждаю, ублюдка ебаного, блядь! Иди сюда! Осуждаю, блядь, ублюдка ебаного нахуй. Уебище ебаное, блядь. Пошел нахуй отсюда! Мне похуй! Ебанутый, блядь. Чё ты смеешься, ебаный ублюдок? Бля, просто с братом это невозможно, сука, жить. Брат это вот такой хуеплет ебаный. Ебаный хуеплет просто. Мне похуй. А что мы будем делать сегодня? Ну, смотреть Фурию, получается, против Falcons. Потом пойдем. Может, поиграем во что-то. Просто мне надо еще будет сделать этот, блядь, к зачету презентацию. Я еще ее не доделал, а доделать надо. А там, ну, сложно, блядь. Сейчас я вам покажу. Так неинтересно. Нихуя себе. Ну, в КС пойдем, не знаю. Поиграем в КС, блядь. Если так пойдет, тогда я просто не включу стрим до того, пока я не сделаю без жабжабыча не круто. Без жабжабыча не круто. Ну, блядь, а что делать-то? Они проебали, блядь, вчера. Там вчера была жесткая борьба, нахуй. Жестче некуда, блядь. Идут. Включаю эфир. Короче, будем смотреть, наверное, кривой эфир, потому что там русский, типа там чоппер есть. Будут еще объяснять много чего. Так, сейчас перемещусь. Бэм. Сюда. Ссылка, файлы кук. Блять, это из-за того, что у меня ебучая... Короче, блядь. Да. Кривой эфир.
Не знаю, эти все игроки за победы.
Так вот.
Короче, все спорно и все прекрасно одновременно. Это будет чудеснейший матч.
Это будет хорошо.
Надеяться, что парни дропнут 5. По крайней мере, я с ожиданиями на 5. Я не хочу 3, я не хочу 4, я не хочу какие-то там 3-1, как это было с Виталити в финалах. Не хочу никаких 3-0. Я хочу все 5 карт увидеть здесь сегодня, потому что мы 3 недели смотрели Counter-Strike, потом добирались сюда с пересадками, присядками, прибаутками. И уже теперь уже хочется, ну вот, получить то, зачем ты сюда приехал. Да, ребят, грустно, Спирит не
Да,
вышли.
надо
Да,
скорректировать.
но что поделать, это Counter-Strike. У нас пошло какое-то видео, я надеюсь, подсадку с пупухой покажут, но вот видите,
Вот
не
так
в
вот.
тренде пока пупуха сегодня. Фуф, тут пишет Fallen как форсажа. Какая музыка интересная.
Громче.
Все телефоны достали, все снимают.
Ну так, норм?
Ну, одна из самых красивых арен, на которых я был, и сцен вообще. Вот это все витражи, которые показывают прям такие нереальные красивые.
Ну,
Ты
они это
всё.
все на самом деле улучшили.
Так там хор стоит, смотрите. Не хор,
Да.
Вау.
Леня, ты прикинь, вот...
О, нихуя себе там. Ебать. А там прям написано Counter-Strike Grand Final.
Вспомнил.
А я думаю, что там сегодня разминалось столько музыкантов.
Composition. The assembly of players into a coherent structure. A system of parts bound by fundamentals. Constructed to perform. Setting the rhythm. Fortifying the ensemble.
Прикольно.
Orchestrating the arrangements. Positioning for colossal impact. Striking in the perfect moment.
Это настолько масштабно, охренеть. Да. Так, а там, типа,
Measured in
они
individual
тратят много, но при этом они на этом зарабатывают. Я первый раз смотрю мажор-финал. Да? Ну вот смотри, мажор-финал, ебать. Там причем на кубке, все команды, которые получили кубок этот.
may step out of the shadow into the spotlight.
Кубок ESL мажора. Именно Кёльна. Есть еще PGL. Кубок PGL есть. А именно этот кубок, он там... Simple тоже там есть, да. Там есть и типа Нави 2021 года, где Simple выиграл вроде. Там прям так и написано. Кстати, его сейчас вынесут. Кубок. Неплохо. Каждый раз что-то новенькое.
Ten years since these halls were blessed with a major. The cathedral, revered by players as a monolith of competition. Today, legacy and major forms the true endgame. to the cathedral of Counter-Strike. It's Falcons!
Team Falcons. Финал мажора, нахуй. Там в одном кадре лицо Донка был. Да-да-да. Как он тильтует. А, не, как он этот, блядь, орет. Это Мэйджик стильтанул. А. Еще оркестр там играет, это прям вообще пиздец.
Entry, Kaisuke! Anchor, Tersis! IGL, Garrigan!
У Керригана есть силы флаг поднять, о как.
Rifle, Nico! And their opponents, please welcome FURIA!
Бразил. Бразильцы идут. Да беда, думаешь, бы он обиделся? Казахстан. Бля, ну, я не знаю, за кого они даже болеть, потому что там вот Моноси есть наш тип, Ясуки тоже наш тип, Молодой тоже наш тип.
IGL, Fallen! AWP, Molodoi! Rifle, K. Serato!
Ну иди порейди что-то.
опа, по кривой эфир на месте 200, скажем 300 скажем дружно, нахуй нужно, осуждаю.
Охереть, как это было классно, просто разъебалово.
Просто разрыв самый настоящий, с оркестром, абсолют синема и все остальное, все как вы любите, представление дополнительно идет игроков уже на сцене, у нас стартует гранд-финал. Я еще, если честно, не знаю карт, но напомню вам, что первая Мираж, вторая Анубис, третья Инферно, четвертая Даст 2 и Нюк на ХЛТВ появилась просто внезапно. Добро пожаловать в прямой эфир на неофициальную трансляцию официального мажора. С вами Жопов, Гога и Леня Чоппер. Напомню, что к нам присоединится дядя Митя, мы будем меняться по картам. Дядя Митя тоже здесь. Прямо сейчас, скорее всего, он довольствуется бочкой холодного випки.
Он сразу випку. Я говорю, подожди, может ты первую карту посмотришь?
А он говорит,
нет, вы уходит уже.
И он такой,
ребята, если будет Инферно, третья.
Я на Инферно
я
не
ухожу,
иду.
я ухожу, парни. Нет, Гога, я ни разу не покидал.
Ты ни разу не покидал. А почему на третий?
Потому что Инферно вас оставлю точно. Вот вы будете кайфовать.
Мое отношение к Инферно.
А мое отношение?
А что если мы просто оставим здесь Хуча и свалим?
О,
втроем посидим, посмотрим одну карту.
Да, водичку попьем.
На курилке посидим спокойно. Ребят, Фурия берет карту Мираж, Анубис забирают Falcons, Инферно забирает Фурия, ну и Даст 2, выбор Falcons, Нюк, выбор команды Фурия, но или это даже, наверное, больше Falcons на него готовы. Тут вообще без разницы, все 5 есть желание увидеть сегодня здесь, в этот прекрасный день. Сегодня 21 июня, на дворе лето, мы в Кёльне, на месте проведения. Просим зрителей на ютубе сразу ставить лайк под трансляцией. Также огромный респект тем, кто присылал донаты в течение этого турнира и общался с нами через оставить сообщение в эфире. Ссылочка, кстати, находится под трансляцией. 2 сообщения.
Надо что-то себе взять. Пока идет
всем
перерыв небольшой.
Да,
сейчас я приду.
Перейду к главному вопросу. Уже можно открывать? Из чего начать? Со Светланы или сразу с Татьяны? И отдельный вопрос Леониду. За кого болеете сегодня?
Я болею сегодня за Фурию. Все свои силы отдам за команду.
Если дойдет до Нюка, сообщение от зрителя не за кого болеть или за кого болеть, он сомневается. Если дойдет до Нюка, надеюсь, Ника поменял свой дигл. Будем надеяться, что Ника не будет лазать в 9. Будем надеяться реально, что Ника как-то безопасно себя проведет. Мой прогноз по предикту, то, что я почему-то считаю, почему не знаю, что должны выиграть ребята из команды Falcons. Вот у меня такие ожидания. Но, например, Митя считает, что Фурия, Леня считает, что Спирит.
Я
все считаю, что они должны выиграть. Это правда.
Так, купили кроссовки себе. Не, ребят, все закрыто, но Георгий сегодня получил бесплатно завтрак.
Да, и потом я все калории сразу на быке потратил.
Ребят, кто не видел начало нашей трансляции, можете потом посмотреть видео отдельно в телеграм-канале есть, где Георгий катается на быке. Мы ничего умнее не придумали, кроме как Гогу посадить на быка сегодня.
Да это случайно вообще получилось.
На быка, на быка, на быка, на быка.
Потому что все подсосы.
На быка.
На быка.
Ой-ой-ой.
Вот я подсос.
На подсосе, друзья. Леонид, извини, что перебили.
Ничего, так это я вас перебил.
Не, он просто подшучивал.
Я подшучивал, да, просто на подсосе.
На подсосе, да.
Так это не шутки, все серьезно.
Но мы на подсосе все у быка, это факт.
Так что вот.
Я за счет этого подсоса тут и сижу.
Ну, я почти.
Я почти.
Вау, насколько невероятно находиться на этой арене, ребят.
Ну, это
Давайте
мажор.
приступим к просмотру
Мажор.
этого
Лёнь, я тоже
КСа.
первый раз.
А я нет.
Алло,
Так что
алло.
вот.
А я нет.
Ну, в Кёльне мы не кастили. Я тебе про то, что мы не кастили. А 10 лет назад ты здесь играл. Ребят, мы продолжаем. Продолжаем. У нас финал. Первый пистолетный. Фурия атакует, и они уже идут на Б. Медленных раундов тут не будет. Все будут бегать туда-сюда, потому что здесь уже терять нечего. Илюха забирает Юрия, и главного убийцу прошлого игрового дня наказали первым. Ясуки отправляет Секиндера. Мы на Б. Идет дроп с окна. Это все
Там
дело.
Керриган, батя Керриган, но на стрейфе назад, как лунной походкой, дает раз, ну как же на третий.
Сирату.
Остается 1 в 3.
1-3 Ксирата, он очень хорошо играет на этом турнире.
Сразу же читы включаются слева в
Так.
зале.
Да, читы были.
О,
Я написал, попросил, чтобы нам воды принесли.
Я тоже попросил, и
воды.
на самом деле она там где-то стоит, и Матвей должен быть
Да,
уже
сейчас
здесь.
я написал тоже, да. Водички хочется просто попить.
Так.
Ехала. Еще раз привет всем. Вот вижу, у нас вилочку поставили молодые люди, вижу, у нас жесть. Всем привет. Привет всем на Кике, привет всем на Ютубе, привет на Твиче. Вопрос сразу же. Спящий бизнес есть у нас здесь в чате на Твиче, на Кике, на Ютубе? Есть у нас те, кто купил билет сегодня здесь на этот матч и спит? Просто спит. Включил трансляцию, просто лег спать, потому что сегодня воскресенье, день без похмельного или похмельных забот. Я не знаю, как тут правильно. Гонки продолжаются, и команда Фурия решает сделать аккуратный эко-раунд, дабы пообщаться. И пока что выглядит это все так, как будто они нафанились и стоят. Но...
Ну да, будут пережидать все танки и гранаты. Молодой в танк придет распикивать у нас Б-бал.
Не, они закуп сделали.
Тогда Керриган не отдает свой смог. Вообще на опыте максимально он двигается.
Прыгает слабенько как-то.
Ну вот слабенько, но этого хватает обычно.
Что-то с моделькой такое странное происходит, когда он прыгает. Такое ощущение, что сейчас нога сломается. И
хорошо попрыгал.
Хорошая граната, урабатывает. Керригана разменяли по итогу. Бомбу надо втыкать. Бомбу не имеет времени, дает.
Второй раунд.
Пока что у нас 2-0, ребята. Ждем вот сейчас полноценное оружейное от Фурии. Дальше уже будем делать выводы. Еще раз напоминаю то, что у меня ставка стоит на 5 карт, то что здесь будет 5.
5?
Просто 5.
У меня просто на победу Фурии стоит ставка.
Тут же 5 карт.
Я предиктил то, что Falcons должны выиграть. Вот.
Я думал, да, Falcons выиграют.
Хорошо начали играть.
Короче, что там, два вообще душераздирающих сторилайна.
Да.
Вот прямо душу разрывает, как там просто все вот вроде для двух команд должно сложиться, но победитель будет один. Напоминаю, матча за 3-е место не было. Мы сегодня с Митей смотрели нереальную зарубу сборной Польши против сборной Германии. Это был матч, который все должны пересмотреть. Обязательно Тапсон что-то выиграл. Тапсон выиграл Кубок Тапсона сегодня.
А он всегда выигрывает шоу-матч. Он один из лучших в этой
он
теме.
никогда не играет в шоу-матчах на шоу. Он играет реально по-серьезки.
Может, ему говорят, типа, надо там...
Просто пришел, медику подлутал, нашел матч, набрал себе фанатов,
да.
показал, как он сильный.
Так, а есть? Так, у нас тут приветствуем Агера, приветствуем фаната Рока в чате на Твиче. Привет, ребята, привет всем VIP, кто здесь, VIP.
Очень много говорят, надо смотреть матч.
Юрий, ты что, он как будто не знает.
Проиграли.
Теперь точно узнал. До конца.
Мрачнейший. Просто понял, а до этого его туда никто не пушил. Потому что я пупуха, ты меня не пушишь. И вот здесь взяли его и...
Ой, это другое. Вот это.
More proactivity on display.
Those steps, they know they're close.
Nico and Tessa side by side for this test. Fallen to swing. Removed the head. Tesses finding himself as second. Molodoi noted pressure now amplified with Keisarato's presence on the Palace. 25 seconds. Molodoi still got that bomb on his back. He needs help. He's found Tesses. It's huge. Yakim does arrive from Khan. Modesty has to stand his ground up on Palace. Kiyasuke chips in. Removes the threat. Just Molodoi. Should be dead. Not without a fight though. Kiyasuke versus Molodoi.
10 seconds.
He has to fake the fight. Kiyasuke so damn brave. The pressure was on Molodoi, and yet it's Kiyasuke that brings the fight.
Love it or leave it. The plays on these pug stars. You can win your rounds, they can lose them as well. Honestly getting tricky with the nade. Draw the fire. Molodoi knows he's up against it, needs to get the sight, needs to start punching in the code. And Kiyasuke, that's a confidence builder early for the kid. Light investment. Keisarado in with an AK. Everyone else with pistols, and Orb takes it out of the picture immediately. No chance to find the heroics.
Look at him go, straight out the ramp for a duel. A warning shot fired off. Tessus relays the info, he's trapped Tetris. And not able to find that headshot.
Fallen.
He's got the gun back in his hands. Let's see if they can do a little bit of damage here.
Мираж, раз, два.
All of this round changes. Big nade, and it's looking like they're going to get nothing done. Aragon has the support, the crossfire set up, and they should be able to sweep this one under the rug. Lovely stuff. A couple more for Kiyasuke, and Carrigan puts the cherry on top. 4-0, comfortable start, and the smile on the face of the world's greatest showman. Molodoi and Monacy equip their AWPs. FURIA can get off the starting block so that the snowball continue downhill. Molodoy's all over towards A. Yasuke starting A. That's the short player. Out of position for this one. So varied in the setups, Falcons early. This will keep FURIA guessing. Both rifle rounds so far, they have been playing heavy A. So game plan clear. FURIA are definitely playing at their own tempo. They're in no rush. They're not forcing these fights. These slower rounds, feeling it out, see if Falcons overstep the mark. They start to congregate back towards A. One on the back of Fallen. Yuri through Palace. Molodoy combs mid, connecting with Quesarado. This Palace push again.
Yuri gonna try and relinquish control from TSS and does take his head off.
Минус Тесос.
First blood for FURIA. Now it's about converting. After
Осталось
Yuri's hard work, his
чуть
first
меньше
frag at this grand final.
50 секунд.
Got to get past Kiyasuke though. Rushes won't affect
Ясуки.
him. Fallen up to bat.
А, Ясуки минус. Монос убивает Фолана.
Finds an immediate trade onto FURIA's captain. 28 seconds bomb not committing.
Going around Palace as Yakinda. He's pivoting.
Should be easy pickings. Yeah,
Ой,
Monesi catches
Монос
Yuri
убивает
looking the wrong
Ярик.
way. They haven't got the time for this.
Молодой,
Yakinda's just now putting the bomb through
Ника.
Palace. It's impossible to break. Spots the shadow.
Опа.
Knows where Monesi is. Quick scope can't hit. Monesi does. 3 kills deep from the kid.
Он
And there's
еще
no
убивает.
chance for Yakinda. No
Якиндер.
time. And no rounds
Якиндер.
for FURIA.
Сейчас будет эко.
Thought that was going to be a bit of a difference maker. Yuri finds the first opening kill of the final for FURIA, but all in vain. So some big moments. The early stages of this, 8 and 2. Partial by territory, as we are yet to get a plant in the first 5 rounds of play.
It's good to see Monesi in this form. It's promising for Falcons in their hopes in this best of 5. He started early. Everyone's on the scoreboard. Kiyasuke had his 1v1. Haven't even had to say Nico's name.
Stalled out, really tough
Я
for
же
FURIA
видел,
to be
что
able to
ты
pincer in
запись.
with this slower pace. They don't even have the room, right? They're getting stuffed in the chokes. Now they really just want to get on the site and get that bomb down. It's going to be Tech 9s aplenty, 5 of which opening U2 in. They're looking to try and test B
Это
again,
чисто,
but
чтобы на
every time on
перерывах
these
типа
partials
между
on line buys,
матчами.
they've started 2 towards B, Carrigan and Kiyasuke, but on the rifle rounds, it's
5-0,
Carrigan left to his own
кстати.
devices. So good read from Mr. Anderson in the early stages by hedging his bets. Something punchy has to come out of FURIA now. Panther has to pounce. They need to get the bomb down. They need to start putting a little bit of friction. Cash not out of control just yet for Falcons, but if they can get a clean one here, they'll set themselves up nicely for the remainder of the half. 5 out the gates. This is a dream start. They execute lined up. Monesi and Tessus both playing towards Ticket. You two in the air. The flashes will follow.
What's Monesi's
Ой,
reaction
тоски.
to this? Incendiary should delay
Монesi,
them. He's pulled the
Монesi
trigger. Whistles one
не
past the hip as the
убивает.
Tech 9s advance, taking space. Getting across the sideline, jungle's big. Now pressure onto this CT. Oh, a quick flick
Монesi.
of the wrist. Monesi trying to
Монesi.
stand for 2. It's important back from Molodoy.
Deep smoke.
Okay, take that CT territory. Nico's the one there.
Первый
He's got
взял.
support.
Нико
Carrigan,
убивает.
pokes his
Убивает.
nose out of the smoke, does Nico, and it scores all 3
Керриган и Нико
off the
жестко.
premises.
Керриган самый весомый член команды. Да.
Not the sign you want to see from
В двух
Molodoy
смыслах.
early.
В двух смыслах.
He's the man we've seen some finals throughout his very short career. Looks shaky. And Nico, he doesn't waste a moment. That smoke comes in, he beats it. On the cusp ahead of it, that's confidence on display. But they do get the bomb down. They do make it a threatening round. They just need to find
Хорошо
a
Ника
finish.
сыграл с Керриганом.
But it's composure.
6-0.
It's going to be a long day at the office for either team.
6-0. 6-0.
Full buys for both.
Molodoy's reaction. Tucks on tap.
They're playing for a mid crunch here. You got Carrigan and Kiyasuke both close short. Nico and Tessas floating around stairs and connector, and Modesty was window. So they look to harass as Furia take the next stage of map control.
Раскид. Да им Монощи прям хороший совета. Естественно, он один из самых лучших на данный момент совета. Я считаю так. Но Шира лучше, кстати. Шира лучше совета. У Шира больше попаданий, по-моему.
Kiyasuke waltzes across into the crosshair. Molodoi provides the opening. Now Fury need to find the finish, convert upon this opening. On their map pick of Mirage to start us off, there's a clawback from Nico. Just on the very edge of the smoke, the oscillation gave him vision. Tessus up to bat.
О, Тесус.
They line up, Modesty draws attention, and it's the meat grinder once more.
2-4.
The synergy, the unity on display, baits him in.
Ой,
Good from your Kinder, runs him down, no trade available. You've got Yuri still,
2-3.
Palace only now starting to activate. The bomb is next to Nico. Do the Flames make it awkward? Safe from the Flames.
Ой, Монощи убивает Трояриха.
Gets nothing done, and that opening kill translates to
Прям
diddly
7-0, 7-0. Первая карта 7-0 уже. Вообще нету у них шансов пока что. Оп, уже тайм-аут. Новенький тайм-аут.
So 5 rounds left in the half. Very limited friction. That was only their second opening kill. Didn't get close to the site again. Just having a real tough time being able to breach into any of these situations, and yet they're playing the game their way. They haven't pulled the rip just yet and started going for faster maneuvers, using chaos as their friend. They know that's where Falcons do their absolute best work. The multi-kill potential out of this world. Arrogance found himself the superstars once more. And this just looks way too easy. Half those fights not even looking the right way. And Modesty doesn't need vision to deal with Yuri. They are going to shove. Only one AK into this. It's Galil heavy.
That is dangerous. Kiyasuke's having fun in the grand final. 18 years of age, major grand final stage.
Up and out on A.
He's already removed Molodoi. The rest of the rifles congregated towards that ramp side. Nico's under pressure. Kiyasuke combines. He nearly had
Надо
Yuri.
будет это пофиксить.
Good output there. Kiyasuke 2 kills deep, still alive and kicking on that connector smoke, spamming away.
Я не катку запустил, я тренировку запустил.
He'd have to do something ridiculous. There's 2 players. You've got to get past Monacy's orb, but he ain't missing. He knows where you are. Oh, and he tracks Yuri first, fallen unable to provide the trade. He is a dead man planting.
Все, это 8-0.
The pain and the misery continue for Furia.
There's always a question.
Иди.
What was Furia's form going to look like in the finals? The road to the final day of play. It hasn't been treacherous. It hasn't been the type of teams that Falcons have had to take on day after day. They are battle hardened. They are prepared. And right now they are dominating Furia. Partial max loss bonus working for them, sure. We're running out of rounds in this first half. This is looking like a landslide.
Yeah, this T side. It's been nothing but uncomfortable for Furia. But Molodoi's taking a risk. So is Yuri. This is the best bet they've seen. Slips into the blind spot. Tessus has no idea. Now he does. Yuri's been spotted. Nico will react. Modesty's on his way. You've got to find something. Molodoi will. Removing Nico's head. Trade from Tessus through the box. Unable to provide. The bomb scampers over. Fallen brings it through. Tessus, dink onto Molodoi. They've got the advantage. On their 9th attempt, it looks good for Furia.
Falcons can give this a go. They can go fishing. They got plenty of cash. They can hang around. They can be a nuisance. They can wipe the board. This isn't just for the rounds.
Oh, he spotted the info, maybe. Throws out his util, draws attention CT. Kiyasuke starts to activate, and he's got too many targets. That's Yuri, that's Molodoi, that's Furia's first! Better late than never.
Good stuff from Molodoi. Saw the shake of the head a little bit earlier. He's definitely had some impact in a few of these rounds, but this time converted upon with a nice triple from the Kazakh. Zonik going to take home his 6th major title as a coach. Levels above the rest, takes his first tactical timeout. Confers with the squad. There was double orbs invested upon, but they have sold back. Carrigan's just coming in with an M4. So timeout giving them opportunity to change their mind on the follow-through, wanting to keep a bit more residual cash down the stretch. Consecutive rounds mandatory for Furia if they want to make a salvaged half
Ну и
possible.
что, будем ставить баллы?
Yakinda will just bought
Лутку.
freeze time
Опа.
and just ticked away. So he could have been going into this without the protection required.
Так что, мы будем ставить
Standard
баллы?
openers, Kiyosuke spams away. Monacy up into the vent early. And Molodoi goes searching towards B.
Spotted. Oh, he's quick today. Just like always. And then his counterpart, Mr. Molodoi, finds
Опа,
Carrigan
10
on the
баллов
coast.
поставил.
Monacy turns the
Ай-яй-яй.
flash in an instant.
Что мы боимся, да?
And true to his namesake, he's hitting him real quick here. Oh, run down by Yuri. Okay, B site is lost. Retake on his way. Molodoi jumps
Хорошо.
spot brave. Are they backing away?
10
And
баллов
this one might be the
поставил.
save. Kiyosuke going to play in through the underpass, see if he can get anything done. Nico holding the rotation through window, and Tasses just making sure they aren't being flanked. Yakinda has
Ладно,
turned into the
посмотрим,
look of
насколько
this.
ты удачлив.
It's going to be important if they can wipe the board. So good response from Molodoi, and even better pathing from Yuri. That was brilliant, understood the assignment. Has just delivered a second round for Furia. So consecutive, but how much can they hold on to? Kiyosuke
Опа,
gonna take
Киосуки.
some with him,
Киосуки.
and Molodoi drops like a fly. Keiserato needs to avenge the death,
Ай-яй-яй.
and will. That's the orb
Киосуки.
picked up.
СС. Хорошо им экономика они
Is it?
попортили.
Yes, it is.
Ну и мы что, забоялись баллы тратить? 10 баллов только поставил. А чё, а мог 5К типа
Want to make sure
умножить
Molodoi
на
has that
2?
orb because he is providing.
They're chipping away at this now.
Listen, like I said, our plans are good. We are in kind of good positions. This round, intensity was very good. Good comms, Daniel. We need to have this kind of intensity on the rounds. Calm, keep it up for next.
Asking for intensity.
Информативно.
Trap set up in middle again, but this time looking just to feign this mid presence. Said liking the plans, it is this tempo. It's not in your face. Haven't been brought into the mud. They've kept themselves clean, and now Nico starts to search.
Is Yakinda.
Оп, Якиндер.
He had to really get going. And he's removed Nico. Now has Monacy trapped and bail out for the Orpa.
That's huge info. Start taking space on A.
Oh, the spam finds him low and they will. Molodoi's caught SS. A
Ой-ой-ой.
late resurgence from Furia. Kiyosuke
И-
under so much scrutiny. On the
Ой-ой-ой.
white screen, Keiserato fades his to black.
Вот это хороший врыв на...
Nothing for Monacy in this one. Should be safe to collect.
This time the hunt will be on Yakinda again. Creeping and crawling. He's going to be hearing the sound cues on shore. It's fallen.
Походу
Starts to make a move to
это
take this
сейв,
away.
да.
That loss bonus 2,400 going into the final round of the half. This will be the difference between an AWP or not for Falcons. So holding on to this for Monacy to keep finding openers. It's going to be integral.
You have to protect the AWP, and it's Carrigan that has to do so. Yakinda looked deadly in the first duel. This time caught
Minus
off by the angle of
Yakinda.
Carrigan. More where that came from. Back turned unprepared.
Oi, oi.
Monacy trying to hold on to his orb. Looks good for it. Eats the flashbang.
Gotta run him down.
No,
Da.
he breaks on in. Didn't think he had the time. Felt surrounded. No AWP for the last round of play.
It's been good with the multis, good with the openers. 4 of each so far. There's Ilya the Kid. First major grand final for the man, and I'm sure it's one of what's going to be many. The youngsters See what Counter-Strike they can deliver today, because the stories are dominated by the big names. We're back, a fight. Nico pulling away. Doesn't want to commit.
Nico потерял вообще
Goes down.
30
Yukinda's starting to heat up now.
That's exactly what you want to see. Back-to-back openings from Yukinda to try and recover this half. Damage inflicted through that smoke from Nico.
But Tessus and Kiyosuke have taken ramp control. The bomb looks like it's set to finish over towards B. Yukinda and Yuri are considering the flank. They're blocked for now. It's the bomb on Yukinda. Yeah, he can't be holding on to that. This is getting sketchy.
Why is he giving him the bomb? Yukinda's got 2 mines. He wants to hold the flank, but if he loses the bomb, this gets really awkward. Good angle for it. Nails Tessus. However, has to burn a smoke just to get out. Carrigan caught walking on the fade. Spam away. Kiyosuke's gone. Okay. It was a flying start from Falcons. Now the bomb can go A. FURIA clawing 4 consecutive out of this start.
Ой-ой-ой, Нико.
Just Nico to get past. Bomb goes down A. Nico surrounded.
Это
Fallen wants a
8-4.
kill. Loses his head for it.
Matter of time for this one. 13 HP, the bomb already ticking on the wrong side of the map. He's going to have to brute force.
8-4. First map of this grand final is only just begun, but FURIA showing a fierce tenacity
Переход,
just to find
переход.
4.
Я поел бы, наверное. Есть охота. Тупчик там, все такое. Ой. 3 минуты, о, как раз я возьму себе. На кто себе.
8-4 on the half. Falcons laughing. Furia clawing 4 out of the first half of Mirage, and it's Furia's pick. We're getting ready. We've swapped the sides. It will be on the attack now for the Falcons and the defense for Furia. How are we doing, Laxess? You having a good weekend?
Pistol will determine just how close this map can be. Furia, have you taken the momentum? It's going to be 5 straight with the pistol conversion, setting yourself up nicely. Yakinda plays on the lip of window, looking to block a smoke. Molodoi and Queserado going to pry out short. They're playing 3 heavy B to help out the Professor. Kyo and Kiyasuke top mid. Monacy as Overwatch. Carrigan over towards the apartments alongside of Tensas with the bomb. So a retake A setup. They're hedging for the B play, and they'd be right. You two in the sky. Window smoke. Con deployed. The runway now open.
But this is what they positioned for. Molodoi to get one, Queserato to throw the block. Yakinda with that smoke break play. Will it time? Very similar to the first pistol, but they haven't found the headshot. It's actually Nico. There's Molodoi, humbled after one. Uncomfortable for the Professor, and he's gone. Falcons breach the site. Kiyasuke with the double kill once more. He is having a blast here on that grand final stage. Yuri has been clutching, but this one seems too far gone. And Kiyasuke agrees. Triple in the pistol, smile on his face on the major grand final stage.
Right now, this is exactly the recipe for success for Falcons. You've got Monacy and Kiyasuke towards the top of the scoreboard with their output. Over here, you see the plate getting overcrowded. Yakinda breaks, but then ends up shoulder barging with Yuri. Causes some big issues. The block smoke a bit late into play. And this one's one of the easiest kills. Kiyasuke is going to go all game long. It's force spike for Furia. Enough damage done to have a hero rifle dropped into the mix. It's pistol heavy. 3 digs, 2 5.7s, and light utility for the blocks. Have to hope to corral Falcons.
Okay.
Another B split. And 3 to receive them once more.
Eagle's good at this range, but Queserato's been unable to connect to the head. Molodoi has, though, and the damage inflicted will be converted. Hold your horses. Monacy bleeding out at 6 HP. How do you find a finish? You call upon your star. Will it be Nico? Or will it be Kiyasuke able to breach this site? Audible to Molodoi now. Information relayed. Bullet connects to the Kev. Kiyasuke. Got a lot of responsibility in this round. And time runs thin. Molodoi knows that. He'll peek on out. He'll get the info. Spots the bomb con. He might even remove it. Molodoi down to Kiyasuke, but this is Furia's round. Just Nico to get past, and the Falcons' wings clipped immediately.
This is what you want to see from Molodoi. We're getting on both sides of the server. The young bucks, the stars of the future, playing right now and delivering. That gives us a game. That draws Furia back into this. It'll be the force back from Falcon short, but that's a 1,400 loss with no plant.
Big from Molodoi.
Great output, another multi-kill from him. And they slowly just chip and whittle away at Falcons. Fight and conquer. It's going to have to be the individual output, just like that, to get this one going.
That is a scorching headshot out of Monacy.
Can they make more of that? Molodoi takes the space. A lot of information, and not noted on the cross. So man disadvantage short. But heavy in the weapons, and Molodoy's space cannot go understated. This is huge. This alleviates so much pressure. The fact that he has mid on his own. They can't go underpass to window or connector. They're not coming out top mid to short. It means you can focus side. Yakinda and Fallen on B. Molodoy even picking up potentially some steps over towards spawn, but there's no rotation. So likely lost in the source. As Caserado plays retake.
Harrigan's got a smoke. They'll try and facilitate the plant with that. Scuttles it into the site.
They don't have a kit.
It's going to expose him. Yeah, booked. Garrigan denied the plant. Keeping them at arm's length, using those rifles at range. Oh, Monacy's put a deagle in your brain. Yukinda's gone. Kiyosuke, okay. Everyone's got a dirty dig on this grand final stage. Kiyosuke and Monacy just running around like it's a pug. Holy.
Nothing for Fallen to do here right now, but to counter over towards CT spawn and hope he gets to hold on to this. The Pug gods combining right now. You've gone home turf, given a mirage. The major stage, and they are delivering absolute bangers. They pick up what they can. They're going to get out of dodge, and they're going to get double digits first. Falcons flying high after what felt like a fumble.
Please, Mr. Production, can I see those again, please? A shrug from the kid. He knows he's done him dirty there. What is this? Oh, I don't understand. And again, not just once, but twice. The lightning strikes in the cathedral.
Third timeout call from FURIA. Just a casual day. Just another Sunday. Well, it hasn't left FURIA at rock bottom. This timeout gives them 30 seconds to come up with a move. You've got 3 M4s, the 2 pistols in for Fallen and Molodoy. Molodoy on the dig. We'll see if he can hit some zingers once more. But that could be the knockout blow in map number 1.
See how quickly that rug just got pulled from underneath them?
Oh, can we get a back and forth affair? Nothing consecutive in the second half yet. Only 3 rounds deep, but a 5-round gap. This one might be with more pace. Give FURIA a chance to push you around. Want to identify there's no mid push, no underpass push. As Alice, that's the place. Tesses has to deal with this.
Oh, he's nailed it. He's absolutely nailed it. How's he got 2 there? Perfect pre-aim, mechanical ability.
See Molodoy there, wiping the sweat off the brow. Not happy with that. 5v5 in the low bite. Game state possible now. No chance.
One dude clears out Palace, has FURIA in a downward spiral.
That block smoke called out. Still over a minute left on the clock. Molodoy will find himself an upgrade, sure, but they need to be Campbell stacking the right.
Molodoy needed a clean one. His position now noted. They've got 25 to find this finish, and that molly's going to make his life miserable. Forced into the fight on Monacy. Caserado alone versus 5. Gives it his best shot, and run down by Kiyosuke. Falcons up to 11, and they break serve.
The money's done. And the map too. Can't see FURIA getting back into this one now.
Good. Let's stay in the game, okay? Let's keep bringing the energy. Yeah. Okay, boys, it's super important.
Yeah, one thing.
No matter what happens.
Yeah.
Has to be the eco. Or fires off from Monacy. There's a Zeus on Molodoy. He wants to take the fight, pressing forward. Now noted. And this is for 12. Talking 5 USPs and a fun gun. We're not getting anything done with this. Carrigan, that's the in-game leader, Tax. Nico, well, comps a dink, but that one's safe as houses. And Yuri, the next victims, and Yasuke. I'll gladly take those off your hands. Thanks for coming. That's 12 for Falcons. And this is a bit of a statement in the early stages. They find any fight in the final throes of this. The guns come back out. No kit, no orb. Lots of problems. 3 mid-smoke start. That's telling of space. Oh, this is fast. This is going to be an A clamp down. Kiyasuke in through con smoke and the A splitting.
Got 3 bodies here from FURIA. Kiyasuke is unable to drive forward K-Serato. You got Tessus down. Or rather, Yakinda onto Carrigan, but there's Nico gone as well. They've managed to hold on to this A site comfortably. Honestly getting a run-up down by Molodoi. Double kill from Yakinda and Molodoi retrieving an AWP for Freeze. Nice. It's a long road back into Mirage.
Remember, 12-5. See if they're able to pull this one back at all. This is good. Heads up Counter-Strike. They try and shift the tone. A bit more pacey. The body's in the right place. A good setup there. Hedging correctly.
Yeah, that's a confidence builder.
Consecutive required to break the money of Falcons. This time more of a default spread.
Monacy on the prowl. Good angle from K-Serato, avoids that AWP bullet. There's a fight for Yakinda on his terms. Flashed in by K-Serato and he dips. Scathed but survives. Can they operate without Kiyasuke? Can Carrigan find anything? He goes for a risky move, hope to find a timing. Yuri gets a freebie in the back.
Well, it takes a lot of space here. That's going to shore up this A defense. Molodoi over towards Ticket. You wonder if the conversation of a save is beginning. So 50 seconds, see what they can find. Molly in. Yakinda has to respect that. Low HP, cannot take the tick. Honestly hoping for a rotation. Tassis is going to set him up with a flash. We'll get AWP head-to-head here.
Flash from Tassis. Nobody home.
Nico's coming back to join this. It will be an A play.
So much uncertainty and so little time. Clearing their corners. Attention drawn. Tassis boosting it up. Nico, this is good. Yakinda has no idea. K-Serato adjusts. And it's a FURIA round. Monacy down. They get another.
All 5 staying alive. This is how a comeback begins. We're in its infancy, but 1 brick at a time. Remember, FURIA have taken all 3 of their tactical timeouts. This was beautiful alley-oop. Dodged. Well done from Kiyasuke to get eyes back on. But Carrigan, as you mentioned, just making a play. There's a hero AK in the mix. Kiyasuke, 18 kills deep. This one's a knockout blow if he can find impact, and the pistols can capitalize. All right, Kiyasuke and Monacy putting in a shift right now. No rush, want to give themselves the best chance. They'll take their time. Let him search, let him work. Smoke an invitation to move ever closer. Staging area. Oof. And that HE would have been nuclear.
Fallen there, though. They will just run straight past him. Okay, trade available. Fallen, not bad. 2 onto the USP! Oh, he gets 4! Fallen, a little smile creeps onto his face after that one.
The boss has been awfully quiet up until this point. Stunts the progression, denies the plan. Absolutely no chance. A 4-round gap. And I said, Sid, he doesn't get any more timeouts, but Zonic does. One more after this. 4 more required to take us to overtime. Just one footfall, one mistake. One step too far, one missed shot. Falcons will take this away. We move on to their map choice. Anuba's coming up next. We haven't seen FURIA play that map all tournament long. The black box, the mystery. You don't want to start your major final 0-2 down. You got to fight for your right on your map pick as double orbs the Professor. It's back in his hands alongside a Molodoy. 4-man A-star. Flash to the ready for an excuse me. The flash follows. Very unable to find anything. Tessa passive. We're going to let m0NESY search through Palace with this AWP. Once they put on mid-pressure, if he can post up on the line and scope in towards jungle, he can catch players in rotation. Util starting to look light on for both teams. B pressure, Fallen flashed off the line. Nico confirms it with the molly. Tough to repick that. But the rotation doesn't come in. Fallen doesn't call for aid. They're sticking to their guns. The setup is strong. m0NESY takes that line.
Remain posted, hoping to catch a rotation. This utility to try and force their hand into m0NESY's AWP. Will Molodoy give m0NESY what he's looking for? Just away and into the angle. Molodoy prevails. That one is necessary to keep this CT comeback flowing. .28 and counting. Bomb scooped up. Back of Carrigan. Assembles his troops towards the B side. Fallen's got backup on the way. Nico going to be trying to find the flank, and there's Fallen's AWP in 2026. One on the flank. Tessus into the site. They're not ready for Fallen with a goddamn knife. He's taking him, but the bomb goes down anyway. We got a 2-on-2, folks. Does Mirage end here? Yuri and Yakinda are a mile away. It's got to be perfect. Yuri taking his sweet time, time ticking, time they just simply don't have. Falcons for Mirage. Yuri, the last man standing. No time for this clutch. Too many corners, too many targets. Falcons take map 1.
The opening incision found. Map 1 on the board. 10 years in the making. Is this the time Nico's story changes? Well, we're just getting started.
The devil works hard, but m0NESY works harder on this map. This might be his first major grand final, but it looks like he is a veteran up on stage tonight. High impact from the word go and a lightning fast start from the Falcons on FURIA's map pick. Yanko, that was a compelling showing to kick off this grand final.
This was an insane map for m0NESY. I mean, he came ready to play definitely at the beginning of this. And you know, Mirage is a map that was actually Falcons' pick against FURIA in a lot of those best of threes, right? Like that's where they felt they had an advantage, didn't find much success on it, and it isn't really a staple pick for FURIA. I think it was more targeted for Falcons in this particular game, but in the end, that slow start on T side and the force buy in the second half really sealed their fate on Mirage.
Yeah, I think the m0NESY dominance early on, especially at that A bomb site, he was doing really good on his second timing, shifting over to the A site. I mean, he had so much freedom in so many different scenarios, and I think that's kind of part of what activated him. As you mentioned, the slow start, Yanko, is like I like the timeout from Sid because he was saying we're actually creating the opportunities we want, but we're not seizing them. And you had a lot of moments where it felt like FURIA players weren't taking as much control as they could have, so m0NESY had free reign to just decimate the attack.
And it's not a miss to understate how much confidence that takes from a guy like m0NESY to do that from the get-go on their opponent's map pick, right?
Have you seen what he was doing? Like, he's playing like close ramp with the op. He's jumping up on the balcony here.
Bouncing a nade off the balcony.
Going back, going forth. Like, he's under tremendous pressure, being closed on from multiple angles, right? And just stays alive, just keeps hitting shots. Like, this is a really important, like, this kill onto Fallen in that round. If he doesn't get it, if he dies, they get more space, they get the rifles, and Falcons maybe end up losing the round. So he was just so incredible for Falcons early on.
Yeah, he really was. Actually, I think kind of how good he was in his success at the 8 bomb site is what kind of caused Falcons to let those last 4 rounds slip away, because they kept feeling like Furia was going to shift to other parts of the map. So on second timing, instead of going to A bomb site, Modesty's going towards short. He's going towards the B bomb site, staying in window and then out of position. But you could see when the moments come, the Deagle round that he has is absolutely mental.
Yes.
Like, he's just there to step up when he's called upon.
Should we just drive straight into it? Obviously instrumental for the second half of this one.
Yeah, because you're feeling after an 8-0, you know, if you told someone 8-4 half, CT side, you're feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
But after you're up 8-0, 8-4 doesn't feel as great. You win T-Pistol, awesome. But then you lose the second round as well, right? And you feel like this is where Furia is going to make a comeback. Now the momentum is on their side. You see the buy for Falcons, they have almost nothing. Monacy, that was absolute filth on the first guy. And then a good job of sort of utilizing the time. Maybe a bit of a mistake, the setup from Furia. You know, Molotov is staying on mid while they have 2 guys B. Like, A is pretty open, but okay, they can leave it and play for the retake, denying the plan, but then it's just Monacy again,
Я
right?
пришел, я
Like,
поел.
shows up one more time, hits another
Такой классный рис
shot
был.
this time on Yakindar, and from this point on, it's the team play from Falcons and finding some more Deagle kills that really saved them in this round.
Yeah, like you said, like with the setup the way it was, playing that kind of retake gave all these pistols so much room to get close up to the choke point. So I mean, that retake, the recovery mission to get that back never actually got started for Fury, because you're just trying to take a step out con, and you've got Kyosuke on top taking shots at you with a Deagle. Like, you have no space to operate in, and Falcons was very, very good at being assertive in those scenarios and not giving Furia room to work with.
First time in the major grand final for Kyosuke as well, so it's we got to give him his flowers alongside Manasi for coming alive in some of those later moments too.
Yeah, and then done that.
Мне, наверное, придется закончить стрим. У меня небольшие проблемы с моими родителями, разногласия. И, ну, вот так вот, блядь. Держи свои 20 баллов. Выиграл, молодец. Не знаю, мог 5000 поставить. Я бы тебе 10 бам и все. Ну, короче, там про стримы, типа, продолжать ли мне стримить и все такое. Хотя, ну, я хочу продолжить стримить, но меня прессингуют сейчас. Прессинг идет от родителей, то что вот стримы это бесполезная хуета. Хотя, типа, у меня, ну, типа, если бы у меня были проблемы с квартирой какой-нибудь, там, если бы у меня не было квартиры, я бы, наверное, не начал стримить, но у меня она будет, и я за нее не буду платить почти что. Типа, вот так вот. Это печально, скажи, что ты просто играешь, как обычно, параллельно общаешься. Ну, не, там уже по-другому, типа, прессинг, то, что мне надо сдать все уже эти в колледже, все экзамены надо сдать уже, типа, пойти на работу. Ну, типа, на работу я все равно хочу пойти. Я хочу и стримить, и работать. Типа, утром работаешь, к вечеру стримишь. Короче, прессинг идет, надо разбираться. Вот так вот. Очень печально. Если все сделаешь, все. Ну, типа, если я сдам все экзамены, то да, я могу, думаю, стримить. Ах, Ну, короче, там, типа, там не очень долго. Мне надо будет поспрашивать своих одногруппников, чтобы они мне сказали, как вот эту всю фигню сделать. Презентация, в принципе, сама не сложная. Сейчас! И, типа, короче, целую неделю я не смогу стримить. Из-за того, что мне надо готовиться к экзаменам. Ну, с этим я разберусь, и тогда я смогу стримить прям ежедневно. Анонсы также будут в ТГ и в ДС-канале. Давай, ББшечка. ББшечка. Удачи тебе. Увидимся на следующей неделе. Я запущу после, как я сдам экзамен. Это пятница после 9, типа 9. Там примерно в 15:00 я запущу стримчик. Все, всем пока. Удачи.